He's up.
G'day adventure famers. Late last year, Brandon and I went in a barramundi fishing tournament. So today's vlog is going to be about how we set up for that, what new lures that we bought and took out with us, and the rules of the comp. Next week's vlog will be Brandon and I competing in the competition, some of the best clips and hits.
So don't forget to go and click that big red subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell beside it so you don't miss out on any of our new videos coming out.
If you like the videos, please don't forget to leave us a comment down below. Over the last few episodes, we've been asked for some more fishing content. It just so happens that we've got the Cooktown Barra Bash this weekend. So Brandon and I are going to enter that. Brandon looks extremely excited. So we're just going to show you a bit of what we've set up here for chasing barramundi. We've set up our rods with measurements because the legal size limit for barramundi is 58 centimetres. So we've marked that on here with some blue electrical tape. The legal maximum size limit is 120, but the comp will only take them at 90 centimetres. So we've marked 58 to 90 centimetres. They're the only sizes that we can take. We're only allowed to bring in 3 barra. The comp's actually won on a random weight. So we pick our 3 fish in between 58 and 90 centimetres, bring them in, weigh them in, everyone will do that, and then there'll be a random predetermined weight, and the person that has the closest weight to that will win the competition, which makes it really cool. It's not just all based on getting the biggest, bestest fish and bringing in all these huge fish, especially since barramundi over a metre are generally females. They're the breeders. They're the ones that go out into the ocean and produce more baby barra. So we want plenty more of them alive. So what we've done is we've got a bit of a selection here. We've got some old trusty lures. We've got like an old spinner frog there. Got another like hookless frog. So you see that, it's fairly simple. The fish has to actually bite it and attack it for it to come out. So that's really good for lily pads and a lot of places that we go. They've got a lot of weed and leaf matter in there, so we'll be able to use that in there. Also got old school popper. So these little, it's a Halco, I think.
Halco rooster.
Yep, so it's a Halco rooster popper, as Brandon said. So they're really good for attracting a lot of attention.
Ridleys.
Little hard body Ridleys. Bit scruffy there, mate. Probably should give it a bit of a clean before we chuck it in the water. This is the bomber. I don't know if anybody saw this, but on one of our clips, go and check it out. It'll be day 6, 7, 8, somewhere around there. But one of our days, when we were actually at the tip, Tess found this just floating in the water. It's an awesome little bomber. So originally bombers used to only come in gold. So this is actually like a lime green, almost fluorescent glow in the dark type look, and it's caught some good fish already. This is just a dark horse, maybe a Halco, hasn't actually got any markers. It's a fairly deep diving lure. It's in that old school barra style. We'll see how it goes. Not a lot of colour on it, but we'll run it, see what happens. All right, new lures wise, we've got these. These are really cool Berkeley power bait. Okay, so they're a nice soft plastic. They look a bit like a mullet. They've got a really cool sort of action on them. They're a nice look. Apparently they smell really good. Awesome. We got a 3-pack of the bombers, and this is the old school gold bomber. They work everywhere. They work for just about anything. Jack Barra, it's brilliant. Any estuary fish around these areas. So we're going to run one of these. We've also got a pretty cool, crazy, fluorescent, multicolored pink scenario. Pink, green, blue, orange. And then we've got the general black top, yellow bottom, red stripe. They're pretty basic. They kind of resemble, I suppose, a baby mangrove jack. Barra love these in certain areas, so that'll be cool. And we've also bought another one of these frogs. So this is another, it's a Savage Gear lure.
It's the same setup as the other one, weedless hooks, so it can just skip over lily pads and that without getting caught on them.
Yep, cool banana, so we'll give that a go. It's got some pretty cool floppy tails, so that might attract a bit of attention.
For my birthday, we got one of them buzzing lures off TV. It's just when you put it in water, it's got a sensor somewhere on its back here. It just starts to buzz and flash. I've had them before and they've worked pretty well, but we'll see how it goes on this.
And so how do you charge it up?
Just It's got a little silicone cup here that you just pull out and you get the charger. And it just plugs straight into the bottom there. And then you just hook it up with a USB to some sort of adapter, charging the car or at home.
Cool.
And once it's ready, just pull it out, chuck that cup back in, seat it around, and ready to go.
Brandon's actually got most of this gear ready while I've been away. This is our camping gear list, but we've also got another one for We've Got Fishing. We'll put a couple of these lists up. They're not perfect, we change them all the time. You can see that on some of them we've just written little side lists, so we'll modify them. It just helps us. So there's nothing worse than getting ready for a trip. You get up there and find that you've forgotten something, and we still do it all the time. But at least when we do forget it, we make sure that we put it on the list for next time so we don't do it later, and it saves a lot of time. I might be working away, or I might be away with Tess. Brandon can grab a list out, have a bit of a look at what's there, tweak it a bit, get the gear ready so we can just get in the car and go when I get home. So buddy, you want to just run everybody through what you've got here and what we're going to do, just all the outside extras?
So apart from the lures, we're running for our reels the good old trusty Abu Garcia Ambassador 6500s. There's big spool capacity on them. Yeah, they can hold a lot of line, and really smooth reels. Got pocket knives, bit of reel oil just to lube up the reels when they get bit seized. Got lure retriever reel for when we get another lure retriever.
We will show you how that lure retriever works once we get out in the river.
Also got some snap swivels in case we lose some. Got some 60-pound supple trace leader from Black Magic. What else? Tackle boxes. For this trip I'm going to be running my new Shimano Dash. It's a 4-foot long rod and it can hold up to 10 kilo, 5 to 10 kilo. And Dad will be running his good old trusty Penn power stick, which he's had for so long. It's not a bad rod, holds 6 to 8 kilo.
Alright guys, well we're going to finish packing up and then yeah, we'll get fishing.